Hey guys, it's RG the Fed. We're here with a review of Good Times and Good Old Times. So I got a Good Times. This is the Will Larew Weller Honey Finish. This is a red hot liquor store pick. And then I've also got this Good Old Times, the Mexican Vanilla Bean. This one is 8-year-old MGP. It's also a red liquor pick. And this is the Stagg and Mexican Vanilla pick. So already got these guys poured up. Gonna go ahead and do a quick tasting on both. I did fresh crack these when I first got them, and I figured now is time for a review after I've let them open up a little bit and tried them. So very, very descriptive terms on all of these bottles. This one's 118 proof. It is barrel proof. It does state that it's honey finished. It's actually double finished. Indiana as well, so it is MGP. Non-chill filtered. It's got a lot of that honey right on the nose, and it's pretty good, smooth, viscous pour. It is non-chill filtered, so you can actually see some of the honey floating around in there. Very smooth, very easy drinker at 118 proof. Pretty good. I have heard some not so good things about Good Times. I guess there's some issues with whether it's finished or whether it's staved, so might be something to think about. Some people have also mentioned additives. I don't think this has any additives in it. I do think this is finished and not infused. I don't think this was with staved. I think this was the actual honey. I think you can tell by the clarity of the bottle and the honey remnants that are still floating around in the bottle. So I do believe this is what they say it is, and I do think this is very good. So very happy to have had this. Now, moving on to this one. This is the Stagg and Mexican Vanilla. This one's a lot sweeter, like a lot sweeter. Real strong vanilla, heavy vanilla note, which is expected. I mean, they've done pretty good with their tater stickers. So, this is where the coin toss is when you talk about finished versus staved. I do believe this is finished. I also did mention something about, some people said that they use additives to get these desired flavor profiles. Mexican vanilla beans are very strong and potent already. This is very strong and potent too. Pretty on par with what I would expect that to taste like. But it is super sweet, and normally you'll have a lot more spice to it. So this one is 120 proof, and it drinks a lot lower in proof point. The only spice that kind of comes through is towards the very end. This is very, very sweet. It would not surprise me if there were additives that were used on this particular one. But that being said, also a very good bottle. And this one, the only difference is for Good Times versus Good Old Times. The Old Times is higher age statement. So this is an 8-year MGP that was finished with Mexican Vanilla Bean. Overall, very happy with these. Only complaint and gripes that most people would have, I would say, would be the price point. We're talking anywhere between $100 to $150 a bottle. In this case, I paid about $140 each. I think I would pay $140 again for the honey one for sure. This one paying $144, it'd be on the fence. I'm glad I got it, even at the price point. With all the variations out there of Good Times and Good Old Times, I would be very hesitant. If you could try a sample before you bought one, just to have, some kind of proud moment to make sure you're buying a good bottle that you've already tried, I would definitely recommend that. Buying these blind could be very, very scary. I know they have like an apple brandy finish flavored one. Some of them they've said like orange sherbet. There's some very unique tasting notes that are written on some of these bottles. And how they gain those taste. The desired taste, obviously, is what you're going for. So the taste, if it does taste like orange sherbet for the one I was just talking about, that would be cool. But how do they get there? Because if they're adding stuff to it that shouldn't be in there, I don't know if I'd want to try that. That being said, Good Times, honey finished. Definitely a thumbs up. We'll be seeing this bottle again whenever I do a review. I've got a lineup of honey finished barrels, so we'll be trying a bunch of different bottles, all that are honey finished or honey infused, to show you the difference. And that's why I'm not necessarily against infused, because this is a finished. I have an infused that is about on par, if not just as good, if not better than some of the honey finished ones. So that's where we'll go with that one. And then for the Stagg Mexican Vanilla, just a little bit too sweet for my liking. It does have a little heat on the back end to help balance it out, and that's the only thing that's really saving it. Both these are thumbs up, and I'd probably buy both of these again, even at the $140 price point. So if you guys have good times or good old times in your area and you've been wondering about trying them, if the store will allow you to sample it, do it. If you got a buddy that's bought one or you guys want to split a bottle, might be a good way to get into trying them. But I definitely like both of these bottles, and I'll catch you guys for the next one.